How Japan escaped obesity while America got fat.
15 years ago, I moved from Texas to Japan. I quickly had this weird feeling that something was off about the people here. I couldn't quite put my finger on it at first, but the more I looked around, eventually I realized what it was. Nobody's fat. Since
Holy schmoly.
1960, the obesity rate in America has skyrocketed from 12% to over 40% today. That means America's obesity rate is almost 10 times Japan's obesity rate of just 4.5%.
Okay, that's actually diabolical. You're saying we're 10 times more obese than... That's crazy. That's like a crazy statistic. America obesity rate 40%, Japan 4.5%. That's actually like diabolical. But I don't know why like we don't question this. Like I think like America has this idea is like, oh, greatest country in world. This is the way world should be. Greatest country in world. But like we have lots of great things. There's lots of great things about America, but there's lots of things that like suck. Like about food and shit. Like if I want to get like a quick bite to eat, I gotta eat like some shit dipped in like grease, like made on like some like dude's like tummy, like just like covered in grease. He just like rubs it around his belly and like adds fat and sugar to it, rubs it back on his belly again, and then just like slaps a bun on it and gives it to you. But if you go to like, I've been to Japan, that's the only place out of country I've been, and like I could go into 7-Eleven and get like something so healthy and delicious for like $3, like a meal. And then I just like walk and I go, but we drive everywhere. Okay, especially the Midwest is absolutely fucked. If you go to like New York or Los Angeles, it's better. Especially New York because you're walking lots of places, which is healthy. But in Japan, you know, have the amazing public transportation. So you're walking, food's cheap, food's like healthy, like you have healthy options, healthy cheap options. You don't have healthy cheap options in America. You've got healthy fucking expensive items. It's like organic is almost like a luxury in America, which is stupid and dumb and stupid. Like, and so we got the food thing backwards, and it's frustrating. And coming back from Japan, I was like, this is hell. This is hell. I think soda is one of the biggest causes. Yeah, soda's, you gotta watch that shit, man. So many people drink Diet Coke, we just consume garbage and we don't move a whole lot. And it's just like normalized. And all of our cheap food options, are garbage. That's like why.
That means America's obesity rate is almost 10 times Japan's obesity rate of just 4.5%.
The average American would be considered fat in Japan. You're like an even American medium level fat. You are completely fat here.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. When I came back from Japan, I was like, I want to like live in Japan. The first thing I missed was the food. That was it. That's like one of the biggest things. If America had like fucking some good like cheap food and like cool public transportation, I'd be like, shit, you know, America's awesome. It's not, there's great things about America. I'm just saying that was the first thing I missed about Japan was like the food. I was like heartbroken and saddened. McDonald's, yummy. McDonald's, yummy. When are you moving to become a Japanese English teacher? I'm not going to do that. I don't think I'll actually move to Japan. I'm just saying, I wish the food was like that. I think objectively we got shit wrong. Objectively, we got shit wrong here.
I didn't realize it because I was fitting in like Australian people. But then when I came back to Japan, I noticed that I was fat.
It's way easier to...
Did that girl just say she's fat? Wait. Did this girl just say she's fat? Wait. This girl, this beautiful woman, is objectively not obese. And then I guess by Japan standards, she's fat. She does not look fat to me. She looks very healthy. Didn't PewDiePie move to Japan? Isn't that crazy? But I don't blame him though. Like everybody's so respectful. Food yummy. Respect and food yummy. Shit. I don't blame him.
It's way easier to lose weight in Japan than in the States.
But why? What's Japan's big secret?
Why Japanese people?
There's a million things it could be. Maybe it's green tea.
Or maybe it's lower smoking rates in Japan.
Actually, no. Smoking rates are higher in Japan. 25% of Japanese men smoke, but only 13% of Americans do.
I feel like when I went, everybody smoked in Japan. Everybody smoked in Japan. So you can smoke more, you can drink more, and somehow you're still healthier. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. What we got? Yummy McDonald.
Sweet.
Actually, no. Smoking rates are higher in Japan. 25% of Japanese men smoke, but only 13% of Americans do.
Maybe more people go to the gym here. Actually, no.
Only 3.3% of people have a gym membership here, while 21% of Americans do. Maybe it's because
Dude, how is this possible? Like, genuinely, how is this shit possible? 10 times more obesity rate in America than Japan, but like 7 times more people go to the gym in America than in Japan. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Japan smells of smoke. Smoking makes you skinnier though, right? I don't know. But I don't think the secret to them like not being obese is I don't think it's smoking. I don't think it's smoking. It's obviously not going to the gym. I think it's the fact that they walk everywhere and they have decent, cheap food options. That's what I believe. And you're just eating lots of carbs, like you're eating lots of rice. So that's like I feel like their food doesn't they don't eat very fatty foods also. So I feel like that contributes significantly. I agree that it's the food. It's definitely the food and just walking everywhere.
Maybe it's because everyone eats fermented soybeans for breakfast.
Maybe we all need to start smoking again? No. Yeah, exactly. Nobody drives in Japan, they walk. That's so awesome. I love that. I wish we had a good, like, awesome public transportation. If I moved to New York, I would really enjoy that. I know I would enjoy that.
Actually, it's way simpler than that. The whole food environment is just different in certain key ways.
In Japan, you actually cannot make excuse to gain weight.
Right.
But maybe in the States, maybe it's not the case because
That's what we got. That's what we got. You don't even have to leave the house. You just like walk to your garage, you get in your car, and you drive to McDonald's. You just drive to McDonald's, and then you go home. Next day, wake up, go to car, drive to McDonald's, sit in lounge chair, repeat. That's not what they do in Japan. They walk everywhere. They walk everywhere, and they don't go to McDonald's. They do have McDonald's in Japan, though. I went multiple times. They got some good stuff. They got like this chicken that you put in a bag and you shake the chicken. And they also have these like cones, these ice cream cones that have like chocolate drizzled and like nuts on them that are awesome. I do miss that.
But maybe in the States, maybe it's not the case because you're surrounded, by lots of, kind of traffic.
When I came to Japan all those years ago, I
McDonald's.
basically just ate whatever looked good, and I was losing weight. So let's say you wake up, you get ready for the day, and you're off to get a good breakfast. What are your options? Well, per person, there are 15 times as many fast food establishments in America compared to Japan. So the average American
15 times more fast food options is fucking insane. That's fucking insane. I love the teriyaki burger. I've never tried it.
His breakfast options might look like
Hotcakes and sausage, our own Egg McMuffin.
The breakfast burrito.
For breakfast at Denny's, the Super Slam.
Single-handedly, the worst croissants I've ever put in my mouth. McGriddle.
Dude, sweet. What the f?
All of our favorite foods.
Nah, dude, come on. Like, we got fucking McDonald's. We got McDonald's. The shit's like not that good. I wish we had cheaper, healthier, yummier, like fast options of food in America. I hardly ever go out to eat because I'd rather just stay in my fucking house. But like when I do, it's like I just go through like a drive-through and get like some absolute garbage and feel like shit for like 3 hours after I eat it. And that's just like the normal. Nobody questions it. It's just like, oh, go to this fucking fast food place because I'm hungry. I need quick food. And then I'm just like, it's just like a guarantee that I feel like shit for like a few hours after that. And that's just like normalized. Like, what? And it's not even like that good. Like our cheap food options are not like good. They're not good. They're kind of yucky, like overall, but it's just like, it kind of like just like gets the job done. It's like, oh, that does the job, just fills my tummy up. Just put that fucking goop of slop in my tummy to fill up my tummy cavity. And then I just feel like shit for a couple hours after. That's just like normal. Like, what? You go to a bakery or 7-Eleven for breakfast. What's worse though, fast food or TV dinners? I don't know. But we got some stuff going wrong here. We got some stuff going very wrong. I don't know exactly what the problem is. I don't know.
So the average American's breakfast options might look like
Hot sausage.
Garbage.
our own Egg
Actually, the sausage McGriddle's good.
At Denny's, the Super Slam.
Single-handedly.
I like the sausage McGriddle. But it's just like syrup pancake bun. Like half of your like daily recommended amount of sugar and like one sausage McGriddle. That shit good though. That shit good. Syrup pancake bun breakfast. Oh, you want breakfast? Syrup pancake bun. But it's like, it's delicious. It's delicious. I love a McGriddle.
All of our favorite foods.
So there's plenty of
McDonald's.
McDonald's you can go to here in Japan, but Japan also has over 4,000 rice bowl establishments.
places like Yoshinoya. For just $4, you can get what is actually a quite traditional Japanese breakfast. A small bowl of rice, fermented soybeans, roasted fish, and miso soup.
That looks so
let's say you
good.
don't have-
That looks so good. I'd kill for that. I'd give my firstborn for that. Access to that. Wouldn't you? No, but like genuinely, I would do anything for that. If I could just have that, $4, something like that, like I still feel good after I eat it. Shit, the world would be so awesome. Don't hurt me, Joe. I'd kill Zappy for that. I would murder Zappy for that in cold blood. In cold blood, I would do horrendous things for that.
But let's say you don't have much time, and so you just want to grab something quick and go.
The answer? Convenience stores.
7-Eleven.
Do I come to Japan just for the 7-Eleven?
Yes. Look at that. Look at that. We don't have that in America. Look at that. This is what it does to you. This is what. Wait. Can we get back to that? See, we don't have that. You go into our convenience store, you don't have 20 jack dudes, 20 healthy jack dudes at Family Mart. Hell no. What do we have? What do we have? You go into fucking 7-Eleven, it's just candy. It's just like candy and maybe some taquitos, some roller dogs, gummy bears, fucking gummy bear, roller dog, bag of M&Ms. You go into a convenience store in Japan, you could literally live off of that. A healthy life. A healthy, cheap, affordable life. A healthy, cheap, affordable life. But like you could go into a Japan convenience store and live healthily. You cannot do that in America. You will die. I give it a week and you get like scurvy. Look, I don't even know why we have 7-Elevens in the United States because they kind of suck ass. Look at that.
More and more people are posting online about how in love they are with Japanese convenience stores, and for good reason. They actually have a huge selection of pretty decent food.
So here's what you can get for about $9 USD.
Fish simmered in miso, ramen-style eggs, a rice ball, roasted chicken, a salad, and a green tea.
Look at that.
And they have many.
Look at that. Look at that. I would kill Zappy for that. I would kill Zappy for that, man.
Other things like a decent selection of roasted fish, fruits, salads, and even low-calorie stuff like these noodles made of tofu. The pre-prepared foods are also quite decent, like fish with mushrooms and radish, chicken gizzards with green onion, shrimp and squid with broccoli, boiled eggs, and steamed chicken with pickled veggies.
Dude.
The bentos are...
No, I'm telling you. I would kill Zappy for this, for access to this. I would kill Zappy. Like... that looks so good. That looks so good. Open a Japanese 7-Eleven in America. How the fuck do I do that? They have like their supply chain like all going. How do I get this stuff? But see, and then you open like Japanese store in America. It's like $1,000 for like a fucking like grain of rice. It's not the same.
The bentos are a little bit more junky, but they're much better than American options. So the first key difference is convenience. Convenience doesn't always mean junk.
Look at that.
However, the average American convenience store doesn't have many options.
Donut. You get donut. You get Slurpee. Go America 7-Eleven, donut, Slurpee, death. You go to America 7-Eleven, you get donut, you get Slurpee, bag of M&Ms maybe, fucking scratch off ticket, some cigarettes, and then you just die. You go to Japan, you can get like some delicious like healthy stuff for cheap.
Of reasonably healthy things to eat. You might be able to get some nuts or a protein bar, but other than that, it's just chips, candy, processed food, and some fried stuff sitting under a heat lamp.
So yeah, of course, super health-conscious Japanese people don't get all their meals from a convenience store.
Only if I'm too busy and I have no time to cook.
The thing is that the overall standard for food in Japan is much higher in general, so even the convenience stores have reasonably healthy choices. Japan has about 55,000 convenience stores, meaning Japan has almost 10 times as many convenience stores per square kilometer than America, which is...
Yeah, that just pisses me off. That literally pisses me off. Why? Why don't we have this? Zappy, can you sacrifice yourself to make this a thing? I need a Japanese 7-Eleven in my house. If I had that, I wouldn't leave the house. If I could live in a Japanese 7-Eleven, like, and I had like a little like cubby, like with a bed that folded up, and then I could just like a gaming monitor, I would do that. I wouldn't leave ever. I wish I was joking.
Which is great because from what I've seen, Japanese people, or at least Tokyo people, are extremely busy. Japanese people in general sleep way less than Americans, which is actually very unhealthy, yet they're still much thinner. So yeah, there are healthy restaurants and supermarkets in the US.
We believe in real food. Whole Foods Market.
But when it comes to cheap, quick, and convenient food, it's often very unhealthy.
$3 big meal deal, only at 7-Eleven.
You get the big gulp. This is what you get, man. This is what you get at the American $3. You get your 1,000 ounce Coke with 8,000 grams of sugar, and then you get the massive big bite glizzy, which that actually looks good. But this is like typical American meal. This is why we have like a bad rep about other countries, about like our health and about like our food, because this is it, man. This is it. 7-Eleven US. God dang. I love hot dogs. I'm not dissing hot dogs. I'm just saying they should give us money to eat that. You get $3 big meal deal that you just like you eat to die.
In Japan, for lunch, I have the option to buy some fried junk or go to McDonald's for lunch, but it's often just as easy to say walk into Matsuya and get something like a bowl of rice with some stewed beef, a half-boiled egg, some kimchi, and a bowl of miso soup, with plenty of pickled ginger, of course.
I'm so hungry right now. I'm literally so hungry watching this. I'm so hungry watching this. That looks so good. That looks so good. And it looks so, like, it looked like I would eat it and I would just feel happy. And I just like go to bed with like a smile on my face. And I'd wake up the next morning with a smile on my face. And then I'd do it all again. And then I'd have to go back to America and I would just like feel like shit. Basically, that's basically how I feel.
Even if you're getting some actual sweets here, they're just not as sweet as Americans.
If you go to any one of these cake places around here, an American would be like, wow, why is it not sweet enough? Whereas a Japanese person would go to America and go, why is it so sweet?
When I first got to Japan, I thought most things weren't sweet enough. Now, after living in Japan for more than a decade, when I visit America, most things taste way too sweet.
That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy how you have a sensitivity to sugar that changes. Like, if you like take up like a break or you eat like a lot less sugar in your diet for a while, like you only drink water, you take a break from like sweets even for like a few days, a week, then you go back, like you can like taste it and you feel like a buzzing sensation in like your brain and mouth, like when you eat like a ton of sugar. It's like crazy. And so if I could imagine like if you're like used to less sugar, like then things are gonna taste more sweet with less sugar. But we just like we just take that shit to the max. Like we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about your health. We just like put so much sugar in it that your brain, when you eat like a fucking piece of cake or like a cupcake, your just brain turns into like a smile and you're just like because it's so good. It's so good you don't even know what's happening. You get that buzzing feeling in your brain and you just like your whole body turns into a smile. And then like 10 minutes later you feel like shit because you just ate so much sugar. You just ate so much sugar. Yeah. Like you develop or lose allergies sometimes and lose taste tolerance. Imagine, I bet people would have less like allergies if we like had healthier like fast food. Like actually, less like health problems, less like everything. If you had like a Victorian child, like come like to like now, they'd probably die like in a day. Took them to like 3 fast food restaurants. They'd probably just die.
In Japan, for example, yogurt's very sweet. Too sweet. Like it was like a dessert level.
According to 2021 statistics, the average Japanese person eats half the sugar of Americans. Americans eat 33.7 kilograms of sugar per year, but Japanese people only eat 17.7 kilograms.
That's crazy. Half of the sugar?
The thing with sugar is that the reason people eat too much sugar is that they want a lot of sugar because they eat too much sugar. This 2016 study found that after just 2 months of people doing a low sugar diet, cutting their simple sugar intake by 40%, they started to rate sweet foods as significantly sweeter, as much as 40% sweeter than before.
That's exactly what happened to me. At first, Japanese sweets didn't taste sweet enough.
We're overdosing on sugar. And I love sugar. You know how much candy I eat? I love sugar. I love a dessert. I would, again, I'd kill Zappy for a good dessert. I love sugar. That's all I have to say. I am the problem. I'm probably the problem because I keep buying shit. Ranch soda, buffalo wing soda, barbecue soda. What in the fuck does that mean, B-Dog?
And I got used to it, and now they taste plenty sweet.
So I think the Japanese just eat less sweet, less caloric things, and they eat less of it.
The soda cups are just smaller here in Japan.
This is a large cup at McDonald's in Japan. This is an American small. The American small is actually slightly larger than the Japanese large.
What? Wait, small American Coke is like 53 milliliters more than a large Japan Coke. What? Dude, like the amount of soda that we consume, I think as Americans, is diabolical. You go, like I said, you go to 7-Eleven, you get like the fucking 80-ounce big gulp cup. You fill that shit to the brim. It's like 10 Japan larges. And it's just like, that's just normal, man. That's just normal. Canada's McDonald's Coke is smaller too. That's like, have you ever had like one of the Ramune sodas? The bottle's like so small. And then you have it, you're like, shit, I need like 3 more of these because like we're so accustomed to such like large soda portions.
Of course, the American large is about twice as big as the Japanese large.
Holy shit.
Even the milk is way smaller. This is the standard size of milk here.
Next, take a look at this. The selling point of this sweet drink is actually that it's small. It says nomikiri saizu, meaning a size you can finish. And these half-size drinks are in most of the vending machines.
Hey, why'd you get this small one?
I think this size is too much for me, so I can finish this.
But this one's only 10 yen more. You could have gotten like, this one's
Yeah.
like twice as big.
It's too much, and I don't want to waste it.
You don't want like a giant drink. You don't want to get like as much drink for your money.
No.
100-ounce big gulp cup, 100,000 grams of sugar, or give me death.
No one in Japan drinks a big gulp. You can't even get it anywhere.
Now that's what I call a large.
I couldn't find any big gulps in Tokyo, but I could find these tiny cans of soda.
Look,
Who the drinks this?
What
he can't even drink water. He can't even drink water because he drinks the big gulp. The big gulp is killing us. We gotta stop drinking the big gulp and drink water. We gotta stop. You stop drinking soda a year and a half ago, and the hardest part is how convenient it is. Listen, I can't hate on a soda every once in a while, though. Like, a little bit of soda is, like, delicious. It's like a delicious treat every once in a while. Sometimes I love to get, like, a Sprite, and it's, like, a treat. But, like, obviously, if you drink it all the time, then it's just, like, regular, and it kind of loses it loses that, like, specialness. But if you, like, have, like a soda or two a month, it's, like, it becomes, like, the most, like, delicious, like, satisfying, bubbly treat of your life. But when you drink that shit every day, it's just like, it's like water. It's kind of lame. It's kind of like how if you ever go to the gym and you're always listening to music, then you go to the gym a couple times without music, and then you go back with the music, and the music hits so hard. Because, like, too much of anything is a bad thing. But anything, like, lots of, like, these things that can be bad for you in, like, moderation become, like, magical. I don't know why I'm talking about self-control. I eat a lot of fucking sugar, but I'm just saying, like, that's how soda feels like for me. That's how soda feels for me. You drink milk with Hershey chocolate syrup, strawberry syrup, and caramel syrup all mixed together into a delicious Neapolitan type milk blend. It's amazing. Wait, that sounds delicious. I wish I didn't read that because I want to try that, and that will probably be the bane of my existence. That sounds amazing. That sounds good. I can't even criticize that. That sounds delicious.
If you go to a restaurant in Japan, what percentage of the people would you say are drinking soda?
I think less than 10%.
Only water and tea?
So, yeah, I think so.
Would you say less than 10% of people are drinking soda?
That's better.
So Japanese people just
Bro
don't
had to get that big gulp. He had to get the big gulp. He had to get the big gulp.
drink that much soda. The average person here drinks 30 liters of soda a year, but the average American drinks 5 times that much,
Yeah.
154 liters per year.
So for example, with this vending machine, if you didn't want anything sweet, 5 different types of unsweetened tea, you can get water, and then there's black coffee.
By the way, these vending machines are everywhere. Japan has the most vending machines per person on the planet, around 4 million, or 1 for every.
Japan's so awesome for the food, for the way they do the food, for the way they do everything that you put into your body. It's awesome. I miss that. I would go back just to eat food.
30 people. Next is key number 3, school lunch. The Japanese approach to feeding their school kids is completely different from America.
Do the teachers even eat this stuff? They don't touch it.
So I'm half American. Well, I went to elementary school in both Japan and the United States. In the United States, the food was just junk food. Tater.
Yeah, you get the big Glizzard dog. You get the big Glizzard dog and like a thing of like strawberry milk, and you get like some like hash browns that were made on like the lunch ladies like microwave at home. You get like the worst like concoction of all time, basically. I would pack like a ham sandwich every day. There were certain times when the school lunch would hit though, like buffalo pizza, like you dip that mug in some ranch. That was good, but that shit was most of the time just like pitiful. Like made with like that shit was made. You know how like your mom would make food with love, like or your grandma would make food with love. School lunches in America are made with the opposite of love. They're made with like negative love. School lunches are made with fucking hate. They're cooked with hate, and they taste like they're cooked with hate. Like, deep hatred. Lunchly will keep you slim. Yes. Drink Prime, eat Feastable. Eat Feastable, Beast Burger Feastable Prime meal. That's all we need. Fuck it. That. You know how there's like 5 food pillars, right? My 3 food pillars, Beast Burger, Feastable Prime. That's all you need. Fuck a veggie. Spicy nacho chip lunchly. Yum.
They don't touch it.
The teachers in America don't even eat that shit. They just pack their own lunch. They know that what's going on in that shit.
Half American. Well, I went to elementary school in both Japan and the United States. In the United States, the food was just junk food. We had tater tots, we had sloppy joes, it was just like everything bad for you. chocolate milk.
In middle school, we would get chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk for
Yeah.
what?
Just like, if you want chocolate milk, go ahead.
She can't believe her fucking ears. She can't believe her fucking ears right now. Look at this. Wait, hold on. What is this shit on my screen? This is America school lunch. The teachers at our school systems do not eat that shit, our school lunch. They know that shit's made with hatred. That shit's made with hatred. And why the fuck would the school lunch be made with love? The lunch lady has no reason to make that shit with love. She probably gets paid like fucking shit money. She probably like, God bless their hearts. I'm sure there's some lovely ones. Like every once in a while, you'd have a lunch lady who was like a genuinely nice, like amazing human being. But most of the time, that shit's just like made with hate and like a cauldron. Like it's like cauldron, boil and bubble. Like throwing a fucking toenail like a rat, like a fucking like some silly string, some boogies. Bam.
Students in Woodbridge, New Jersey say the food is inedible.
Some high school students who are so sick of their school food,
Look
they've
at that
started a
shit.
protest movement against it.
They're protesting school lunch. What in what world is that like normal? Food's so shit, we gotta protest it. I sometimes ate the school lunches. Most of the time, I packed. I ate like a lot of like soup, lots of soup, lots of like in a thermos, lots of sandwiches and lots of microplastic filled snacks. That was my go-to.
In 1970, the law changed. Schools could now turn to private, for-profit companies to feed their students.
In American schools, it's common to have plenty of processed foods on the menu.
You cut back on everything. Salaries, supplies, the food.
But if we go over and take a look at Japan, school lunches are planned out by the school's designated nutritionist.
No way.
And they are made from scratch every
No way.
single day.
If you're in Japan, every meal is meant to be healthy. Vegetables, there'd be rice, some fish, some meats, and a little bit of pickled vegetables. So that by the time, that you're 16, 17, 18, you're not going to be fat. It's going to be very rare that you're going to see a child that's fat in Japan. I think that carries you your whole life. It sets your diet.
You got like a nutrition education that actually worked.
I'd sacrifice Zappy to grow up eating a Japanese school lunch.
Yeah.
The fourth key is portion sizes. The portion sizes are generally just a little smaller wherever you go.
Normal size, like meal size in Australia, is usually big. I couldn't finish eating them, but then I got used to it, and I actually gained 12 kg there.
So that's like 25 pounds.
Double tacos, designed to keep your stomach and your wallet full.
Oh shit. Look at this shit. And you hear the voice this guy's talking in? Double tacos. Eat that shit until you're full and obese.
Fist for only $9.99.
I think there's two big reasons why Japan doesn't take the American approach of giving you huge portions to make you feel like you got your money's worth. First off, don't do this in Japan. A big concept here is mottainai, or wasteful.
Elementary school, middle school, if you cannot finish the meal, you don't have like lunch break.
You get beaten. That's how it should be. If you don't finish your food, you get beat. Yeah, I think like I had to do a project in college about food waste, and like 40% of food in America is wasted, like actually, which is diabolical. And that probably can be attributed to the fact that we fill our fucking stomachs up, and you just get massive servings. You fill your stomach up, and you just toss the rest. It's like we treat food like it's like garbage, and that's probably like it's just like a reflection of like the food like thing we have going on in America. It's like it's just fucking shit. There's no other way to say it. It's just shit. It's just shit. Eat USA food and take Ozempic. Don't question anything. That's all. That's all you need to know.
You just have to sit there.
Yeah. Yeah, like I remember some of my friends couldn't finish eating and then like crying and eating. The idea came from like, we cannot waste the food because that's the life of plants and animals. Yeah, leaving food is considered bad.
It's kind of bad manners to leave unfinished food and especially rice scattered about on your plate. Next, it's not really a thing here to get a container to take leftovers home. You're expected to finish your meal at the restaurant. So, the average restaurant serves people reasonably sized, not too big portions that most people should be able to finish.
And then your stomach is used to that, and so you don't need much to fill up. Here we just eat so much. We eat until we want to puke, and then we just need more and more and more. I think like in like lots of like healthy Asia countries, they eat until they feel like 80% full. I think it's healthier to eat until you feel like 80% full than it is to eat until you like gorge yourself. I think it's like actually unhealthier to do that. Don't beat your kids, but threaten them with eating a beet vegetable. You smaller stomachs. Sounds like we should stop eating. Guys, renounce food. That's the only way forward. You're right.
In one sitting.
Most packages of snacks here are sized so that you can comfortably finish them without feeling stuffed.
Like, look how small all these little packages of chocolates are.
If you eat the normal American diet, you'll get fat. In Japan, if you just eat what everyone else eats, then you get thin.
Yeah.
Do you think that's pretty accurate?
Yeah, I think it's accurate.
If there are some people who are, maybe starting to get a little bit overweight, and I suspect they're eating too much junk food.
So the fifth point is variety. It's easy to eat and drink healthy when you have plenty of options, and when you're not getting bored eating the same handful of
pause the video. Pause. You know what they do?
People can
God damn it! Pause the video. You know what they do to an obese person in Japan? You know what they do if you don't finish your food in Japan? You know what they do if you're obese in Japan? They kill you. They kill you. They kill you. They kill you. Insert dark music. You go do sumo. Yeah, shit. Wait, sumo's awesome though. I want to do sumo. Gorge is such a disgusting term. It is a very negative connotation. It's like one of the 7 deadly sins, right? What's it called? Gluttony. America's definitely got that gluttony sin. We got that shit on lockdown and perfected.
Big portions of junk if they want, but it's usually just as easy to get a variety of reasonably priced, relatively healthy food.
What I like about drinking culture in Japan is that even if you keep drinking at the izakaya or bar, you see so many menus, the healthy food on menu. If you go to America, fried chicken, fried potato, like French fried.
Most of the places to go to drink have
fried chocolate milk. Fried soul of fat man. Dude, I like a good burger though. Damn, I love a good burger. I love a good burger. I can't hate on a good burger. I'd sell Zappy's soul for a good burger. A good burger, so good. I love good burger. I would never forsake you, good burger. Don't take good burger away, America. But have more nice options to eat in my belly.
Food options. You can expect to get some really solid food that's actually quite healthy at a classic Japanese pub, an izakaya. There are about 7,500 izakayas in Japan, more than the total number of fast food burger chains like McDonald's or Burger King. Now, I'm not necessarily saying you should replace fast food with alcohol, but even if you're walking in somewhere planning to get drunk, there's all kinds of simple, healthy, and delicious dishes. There's one other quick point I want to touch on, but first let me make it clear that there are better quality food options than convenience stores, rice bowl chains, or izakayas, of course. Most Japanese people wouldn't even think of these places as healthy. But this isn't about optimal health. It's about how you can be reasonably healthy with not that much effort.
I like the sound of that.
Did you make this with vegetable oil?
Oh, yes.
Thanks, but I gotta watch what I eat.
Lately, the word has been getting out about how bad vegetable oils or seed oils are for health. It's kind of impressive how clever marketing got us to think that we need to crush and heavily refine thousands of seeds with a long industrial process to get the oil that we need to cook with to be healthy.
With high pressure, forcing out the oil to a second extraction. 70-minute wash with a solvent. They wash the oils with sodium hydroxide. They bleach it, then use a steam injection heating process to remove the canola oil.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? It's a science experiment. They're doing a fucking science experiment to make our oil. I think about that often, but there's nothing you can do about just the crazy, unnameable, unutterable, spells of ingredients that are on the packaging of most snacks in America and shit. Just stuff you've never heard of, like the most unpronounceable bullshit word. I promise you, if I grabbed a piece of candy and looked for an ingredient right now, I wouldn't know what the fuck something was. Wait, hold on. I've got a Choco waffle. These things are delicious, but let's see what we got on this mug. There's got to be some There's got to be some ingredient that's concerning. Yeah. What the fuck is phospholipid? That could be something healthy. I don't know. It just sounds like something I should be. It sounds like something I should be concerned about. Phospholipid. Does anybody know what a phospholipid is? Phospholipid. I was gonna focus. Focus. Oh no, it might not work. Closer. Focus. I promise you, it says phospholipid somewhere. We're gonna have to upgrade the camera eventually. But I don't know what a phospholipid is. But shit. Healthy for your lipids. War should be fought in a very intense game of shoots and ladders. War should just be TikTok dance competitions. I've said it before. The world would be a better place if instead of killing each other, we just had dance battles. Just rap battle or dance battle. That would be awesome. Hold on. I'm sorry, little kids. If we hadn't ended, hold on. Check this video out.
I'm sorry, little kids, but
if this was war, if I was president, this is what war would be like.
I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm a killer clown today. I could say bullets are gonna spray. I'm from Brooklyn. That's all right. But let me just say, I like to get close and personal with a razor-sharp object. But let me just say this. I'm not gonna stab you in the heart. What I'm gonna do is grab a pen, stab you in the neck, puncture your lungs, then slam a blunt object into your stomach. Fuck. Blunt object into your stomach, cause internal bleeding. Now, before you die, let me just say this. The reason I call myself Snipes is because I take my time to rhyme. I'm not complicated, but I'm like a sniper. I aim straight for the heart or the head. I'm straight and direct. I might hide 2Ks that way. You'll know when I hit you as soon as you hit the ground.
How is he keeping a straight face? This is what I'm not saying we'd be killing each other like this guy's saying. I'm saying that we just have rap battles to like deal with things. We'd be using our words in proper ways and our bodies in proper ways, like dance battles and rap battles, like this young man is doing. This man is taking a stand against violence. We don't need to solve our complications with fist, but with the tongue. But the opening line is like a historic line in pop culture.
I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm a killer clown today. I could say bullets are gonna spray. I'm from Brooklyn. That's all right. But
This guy's not from Brooklyn. Let me just say this. I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm gonna kill a clown today. That's one of the greatest videos of all time. It's funny because a group of people find a problem with a food, people ignore them 5 years later after enough studies come out about how bad they are. The companies make them say they're bad and replace them with something cheaper and worse for you. It's true. I think like fast forward 100 years and like they'll look back at like the shit that's in our food and they'll be like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck are they doing to their bodies? And why is this normalized? Like, we're just like putting like absolute shit in ourselves. Like, I think we're in the age of like gluttony and like satisfaction and overindulgence, especially with food. Like, which shit, I mean, it's not a bad time to be alive. We got some good concoctions, but they're gonna look back in 100 years and be like, what in the fuck were they putting in their bodies? And how did they live to even be like 70?
Odor.
Sure, you can buy vegetable oil in Japan and people do cook with it. But it's very interesting to note that Japanese people consume about 1/2 of the seed oils of Americans. The ironic thing about seed oils is that they become more unhealthy when you cook with them, especially if you fry with them. That's because the fats are very fragile and easily break down when heated, which is not the case for saturated fats like say beef tallow, which are very resilient to heat. This brings us to the sponsor of this video, the seed oil free.
I don't give a shit. Supersize it. Put it in my body. Is this the end of the video? Wait, I think we're here. Wait. Basically, just eat burger, big gulp, 1,000-gram sugar. Don't give fuck. Eat weird chemical name on package. Don't give fuck. Wonder why we fat. Don't give fuck. Basically, Bamburger. Eat Bamburger. Eat burger. Eat Monster Energy. They replace sugar with sucralose in a lot of diet sodas, and it's literally just chlorinated sugar. Yeah, it's just like a science lab. I feel like people making snacks is just like a science lab. And if that shit tastes good, they just like fucking ship it to the masses. Like, who gives a fuck? Science, we're just like, we're big guinea pigs like for food and like things we're putting into our bodies, basically.